I'm Gail Canali, and I want to welcome you to the Office of Accommodations and Accessibility and the Marist community, where students will be supported by staff, faculty, and administrators who are committed to student success. Our office provides accommodations and services for students with documented disabilities.
The mission of the Office of Accommodations and Accessibility is to support students with documented disabilities in becoming empowered, independent learners, and by providing the appropriate accommodations and services necessary to access the educational opportunities at Marist College. Typical accommodations provided by our office include course materials in alternate format, note-taking assistance, testing accommodations, including extended time and separate location, the use of assistive technology like read and write from text help, and live scribe pens.
To request accommodations, students first self-identify to the Office of Accommodations and Accessibility. Students then submit current documentation of the disability. Documentation must be from a qualified professional with the credentials to assess the disability. Documentation must also provide guidelines for appropriate accommodations. Some examples of appropriate documentation might include educational records, such as a high school accommodation plan, like an IEP or 504 plan, a neuropsychological or educational evaluation, medical records, an audiology report, a vision assessment, vocational assessment, proof of accommodations used on a standardized exam like the SAT or ACT, or a statement from a health, mental health, or other service provider. We have developed different forms that can be used for certain types of disabilities. Having your medical or mental health provider complete one of these forms may be a convenient way to collect information about how your disability impacts you. All our forms can be located on our office's page on My Marist. Once your documentation has been received, it will be evaluated by our staff and appropriate accommodations will be determined. In certain circumstances, students may meet with a staff member to discuss eligibility and individual accommodations.
Students are encouraged to self-advocate with their instructors and are given an accommodation letter to provide to their instructors, which includes all approved accommodations. If you're requesting accommodations or services, it is helpful for us to hear from you early. Certain accommodations can take a few weeks to put into place, such as sign language interpreting or document conversion, and others rely on making arrangements with your course staff, like exam accommodations. The sooner we can start working on your accommodation plan, the more likely it will be in place by the time you need it.
Hello, my name is Deborah Reeves Duncan. I am an Assistant Director for the Office of Accommodations and Accessibility and the Project Director for the Federal TRIO Grant. Welcome again to Marist College, home of the Red Foxes. As an alumnus, this has been a wonderful experience to watch how the campus has expanded over the years. It is always exciting meeting new future students and parents new to the Office of Accommodations and Accessibility and the Federal TRIO Grant. I pride myself in trying to meet the needs of every eligible student that has a documented disability. The TRIO Grant provides student support services for low-income, first-generation students and disabled students enrolled in post-secondary education. The services includes personal, academic, and career counseling and support, as well as time management and organizational assistance. The TRIO Grant always supports cultural and social awareness. Students will be assisted with self-advocacy with faculty about their accommodations and other areas of interest.
When you get to campus, our office can be found in Donnelly Hall, room 226. We can be reached by phone at 845-575-3274 or at our email address, which is accommodations@marist.edu.
Thank you for your time, and we look forward to working with you.